You know, a lot of people ask me how often do I watch my OLED and what type of content do I watch on the OLED. And the simple answer is as much as I can, whenever I can, I watch it. Um, I watch Netflix, HDR, Dolby Vision content. I watch Amazon Prime, Dolby Vision, HDR content. And of course, I watched 4K, HDR, Dolby Vision, UHD, Blu-ray movies as well. But even if I'm not watching an HDR content, I still appreciate what this organic light emitting diode panel can bring me. Okay, so even if I'm not watching an HDR content, I still get a beautiful picture quality. Okay, and you're gonna ask, well, why are you watching it from that angle? Well, I'm watching it from this angle because I can. Because that's the beauty about the OLED. You can watch it from any angle. Now, I think I already mentioned this. Obviously, OLED is not the brightest TV, so you don't want to be watching OLED in the brightest living room or in the brightest. Let's say live in a big house, like a big 1,200 square feet living room, right? And you got the pool next to it, and you got the patio, a lot of lights coming through. Obviously, it's not going to look that great when it's on a very lit up living room. But if you are somebody who is, living in a, semi decent lit up living room, I think this 55-inch OLED will get the job done, especially when you turn the lights off. You know, for those of you who never jumped into the OLED, for those of you who haven't tried the OLED, and please do remember, I have QLED. It's right there. It's right there. I didn't get rid of it. I still have it, so I get to see how QLED looks versus the OLED. I get to see it all the time, and not just the QLED, but I also got the this big giant bad boy 75-inch 3D Vizio TV. Guys, I have TVs. All right, so I've been doing this for 6 years. I own more TVs than majority out there will ever in your lifetime. And I don't mean to brag about this. This is just a fact, okay? It is what it is. And I'm telling you this because I'm not sponsored. I don't have anybody telling me what to do. I don't have any strings attached to me. So I can tell you honestly that OLED brings not just movies, but everything. It brings it to a much better clarity, especially the movies. Everything will look better. Your TV shows, your video games, everything that you play, your PC. Yes, you can connect your PC. As a matter of fact, I'm planning on connecting my PC. I buy power and testing out some of these games that I have. I want to test out the control in native 4K Ultra with HDR. I want to test out Borderlands 3, Pro Evolution Soccer 2020, FIFA 20. I want to do a bunch of tests. I want to see how it looks on this OLED. And look, guys, I could do dozens of videos talking about the OLED and why the OLED's so unique. What you're seeing right now through this video, what you're seeing right now through this camera, it's really not doing it justice. OLED is something you can just listen. You can't just walk into a Magnolia store and look at it. You have to bring it home. Okay, you have to bring it home. When you bring it home, then you truly appreciate what the OLED can do. You cannot appreciate what the OLED can do if you just simply go to Magnolia store and watch it from there. Okay, it's not going to be the same. Okay, you have to bring this. Uh, I don't want to use the same cliche, bad boy. You want to bring this beast to your home to truly see. Oh, especially if you're somebody. Listen, the most dramatic, striking, dramatic difference you're going to notice is when you upgrade from LCD to OLED. For those of you who still have LCD television, oh my God, it's going to be a shock wave that's going to hit you when you finally bring it home, unbox it, set it up. You're going to feel that shock. It's going to call the OLED shock. You're going to feel it, okay? And I'm just speaking honestly, okay? I'm not trying here to act like some kind of an OLED fanboy. Obviously, I'm not, as you can see. I have my QLED right next to it, okay? And I got my other televisions out there in the other room. Okay, so you guys know that I'm not a fanboy. Those of you who've been following me for how many years now, since 2014, you know that there's no fanboy bone in me, and I don't beg for money. I don't ask anybody to donate, okay? I don't have a join button, but I also don't tolerate bullshit, guys, okay? I don't tolerate nonsense, and I have my principles. I have my rules, okay? That should be clarified, which I have clarified a long time ago. So in closing, listen guys, OLED, I had this OLED now for almost 10 months. 10 months. I've been testing it, using it. Not one single issue, not one single problem I have encountered with this E8 2018 OLED model. And I know there's a E9, but E9 looks exactly the same. Like, cosmetics are exactly the same. I like E series better than C. That's just my, preference. But guys, trust me. This fear of burn-in, if there was that kind of a common reoccurrence that happens on these 2018 and 2019 models, first of all, I would know about it. I would have experienced it. Others would have experienced it. I can tell you that if you take certain precautions, if you use a energy saver, standby mode, if you're not watching, if you pause the picture, for example, if you pause the picture, and let's say, for example, like this, if you pause the picture, okay, and you leave it like this, after 10 minutes, the television will shut down by itself. It's going to know that there's no moving picture and that you have left the image unpaused. After 10 minutes, it's going to shut down by itself. Okay? There's certain precautions you can take to avoid that retention, to avoid that potential burn-in. All right? And I'm the living proof. Here I am, 10 months, and I still haven't had any issues with this OLED. So, what I want to say in closing, it's a couple of things. For those of you who are still on the QLED LCD panels, granted, QLED and all these other brands, Vizio and Hinson's, sure, the full array local dimming has advanced. There's no question about that. It has advanced, but guys, you're still not getting this type of quality, and this is something you have to see in person. All right? And once you upgrade from your LCD panel, when you upgrade from your LCD panel, I don't care if it's a QLED, I don't care how many local dimming zones you got on there. Once you upgrade from your LCD panel to OLED, you're going to be blown away immediately. Immediately, just how beautiful the picture quality looks. Especially if you got a 65-inch OLED. I would recommend a 65-inch OLED. You're going to appreciate immediately just how beautiful the picture quality is here. And again, you cannot judge this video and say, oh, because you can't. Okay, because you're not seeing what I'm seeing. Okay, guys, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. So just keep that in mind. Okay? And to truly appreciate the OLED, you have to take it home. You can't go to Magnolia and look at it on display. You have to take it home, replace your LCD that you have, and it's going to hit you right away. That shock wave of shock and awe. And you're just going to be blown away to what you're seeing. Okay? And that's really what I want to say in this 10, 11, 12 minutes of this video. Okay? So, there you have it, guys. All right, and I'll catch you guys pretty soon. I'll probably have my coffee vlog. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about on my coffee vlog number 8. So I'll see you guys pretty soon. Take care.